Alright, I still haven't learned what an intro is, but hello everyone. This will be Ben, Duck, and I again. This is Mythical CARuption 30 from last night. I'll just be doing analysis again, so we can see what we're doing wrong, because Ben, Duck, and I like to watch you back as a team. This is already the second round. I'm not going to upload the first round because, you know, we just played someone who we outmatched pretty heavily, so nothing really to see in those games. Those ones are always kind of sad when it's just, you know, someone who probably just entered the tournament for fun and they get matched up against someone who, you know, outranks them and everything. So I'll stay back here, just go for it, knock to the side. I'll go on the back wall here and hit this one out. Pretty powerful clear, and I'm just hitting this to where they aren't, so they're not able to get a counterattack right away. They have to rotate back and wait until it's on their half to be able to get to it. I'll move up and try to dunk this one in. It does go center, but it's too far forward for anyone to commit. They're able to get in easy clear. Duck touches it to the side pretty well. Ben will go up on the backboard and get a good clear over to the side. I don't end up hitting that one. Mies beats me to it, kind of, and I also just whiff. That was a little bit too low from Duck. He was trying to spot me on the wall there, but I wasn't able to get to it. I tried to go for bumps there, but I'll end up just grabbing their boost. Ben hits Mies into that and tries to get it center, and I'll be able to follow up on this one. Again, another dunk center, but it's too far forward for Ben. Duck will move up nicely, and this is a pretty good shot. This is a good touch to the corner from Ben, who knows that Duck is behind him. And it's good positioning from them both and good communication. Ben just knocks it center and Duck's able to move up on it and get a good shot. Beats, I believe, ZWA to the ball there. Not entirely sure what that kickoff was from Duck, but it worked. I try to dribble this one forward, but I just get bumped. Ben will hit this one out, but I'm not able to go up to it. I've already rotated too far back. Duck kept it up, and Ben tried to go up for it, but it gets cleared. I'm going to try to pinch this one with Duck, but it doesn't quite work. I'll just flip for that and then try to air dribble it kind of to Ben, but it's too close to them. An easy clear from them. Good rotation back from Duck, though, who's able to keep us in this one. Or, you know, I haven't had the scoreboard on this whole game. Rip. This is a very awkward play where Ben just kind of clears this one to the side. Ben clears it to the side, I go up and miss. Ben hits it off the wall, Mies misses, and Deathrain misses. I go for a bump on the goalie, but there's no goalie. So Ben just has an open net to turn it into. Bad rotation from them. You know, none of them were bad mechanics, I guess, in a way, because they both missed on the aerials. Ben tried to knock that one over to Duck, but he gets intercepted on the way, so I'll try to hit this to the corner and clear it and see if Ben can follow, but it's a little bit too awkward for him. Duck will move out on this one, and ZWA misses. He gets a good angle. I mean, it's an open net, but even from there, it's not the easiest shot. Although if he did miss, Ben and I were both behind him to help him clean up if he needed. Ben will stall for this one and try to get another touch. Duck's here, and we'll knock it to the side and follow and try to center it. It's too close to me, so we went up on the back wall. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I fly up for this one, and I get dunked, so not the greatest 50-50 for me there. I could have got a better hitbox on it to beat Mies. I tried to center that one there, but Deathrain's able to hit it to the side off the back wall. I was too far back to be able to commit for that one, so it's safer there just to stay back and play, you know, the anchor role, kind of. Duck and Ben both kind of commit for that one, but luckily for us, none of them were quite in position to be able to follow up on it. Duck gets a good touch there to knock it out of the path of the oncoming opponent. This wasn't the best, where, let's see. Duck just kind of hits this one center. These normally work as passes, but neither Ben or I are in position to be able to get to that. It doesn't end up hurting us. Duck's got absolutely no boost here. This is a bad clearance for me, where I should just be hitting this more powerful and more to the side. But I kind of get too much of the side, corner the hitbox on it. Ben keeps it out, and Duck's able to knock to the side. He gets dunked on the clear though. I'll move up for this one and use Deathrain to be able to clear it. And then I'm on the back wall here, so it's an easy touch to the side. Try to land on it, but nope. Duck's able to get up for that one and tries to pass it to me. I try to pass this one to Ben, but they both, like, they double commit here. I called out Ben in the team comms here, so I was hoping Duck would back off, but he wasn't sure that Ben was there, so this is a little unlucky from us. Duck keeps the pressure up here, and that's a pretty good center, but it's a little bit too far for Ben. He wasn't far forward enough. There's no reason to be taking risks like that, though. We've got a 3-goal lead here. Ben knocks this one back to me. I don't get the right hitbox on it, where I just knock it up a bit high. I was just trying to, like, hit it up and forward, like, more with the nose of the car, so I'd be able to follow it in the air. But I just knocked too far to the side. And then for some reason, I'm going up and jumping for this while facing forward towards their goal, and then I have to turn my car to the side, and I'm not able to get to it. So it's just a bad play for me, all around. I either should have just boomed the clearance, like, instantly, or just, you know, gotten a better touch on it and not centered it for him. I'll go up for that and be able to kind of pinch it with him and to clear it. Duck just tries to hit that to the back wall to keep the pressure up. I'll go up on the wall here and get a... It's a good stalling touch, but not really, because it just knocks it down to where both of them are. Duck's able to get that one up and go up for that one and clear it to the side. Ben gets a good dunk on, I think, 2 of them committed, so... And he wins it against both of them. This is a bad play for me, where all I can really do is help them. This is a play I go for a lot, where all I can do in this position is pinch it with him and, like, make it go faster towards our own net. So either I just need to turn, like, a little bit quicker to be able to get to it, or not go for it at all. Luckily, Duck's already back there who's able to, you know, follow it up. I'm not quite sure why I'm styling for that one, but... well, there's only 10 seconds. There were only, like, 10 seconds left, so that would be why. That'll be the end of this one. I'll just get a final save on it to knock to the ground. Instead of what I did last time, where it's just, where I did, like, each individual game as an episode, I'm gonna do each round as an episode. So we'll keep going in this one. Just put it from Ben's view. This will be the start of game 2. Same round, same opponents. I think Duck called that one. I think Duck called this one instead of Ben, so... No, it's just... Wait. I'm getting myself confused. It hit the corner of the ceiling, which he didn't read. That's what happened there. It's a bit of an unlucky bounce. It wasn't quite sure where it was going to end up. I'm trying to knock this one forward here, where, like, knock it forward to Duck, but I'm not quite able to, and Duck remains able to get to it. Ben goes up on the back wall and clears it though. Clears it well. I tried to go up for this one and hit it, but before it hits the back wall, but I didn't get up fast enough. That's a pretty good double touch from, who was that? PWA, I think. And I'm barely able to, like, get up to it and use my own crossbar to get it out. Duck will try to pinch this one out with Ben, but they don't quite get the power they wanted. I don't know what I'm doing here. What happened? I just went up for it and I flew a little bit too low. Maybe I ran out of boost, so. It's a nice bump on my own teammate. Duck just tried to move that one forward, but his first touch was a little bit too heavy. All he could try to do was dunk it in. I don't get up for that one fast enough. I was still low on boost. And definitely was able to clear it out. I just tried to kind of bump Mies there, and then just backflip this one out, like all the way out. I'm still low on boost here. Duck hits that one to the side. Ben gets a dunk on the one guy. I'll just kind of try to move up here on the back wall, so I'll get the clearance out. Not the greatest clearance though. Ben's still in that, so we can hit that one out. And I go up with Zephyrin and pinch it with him. Mies misses that one on the wall. This is a good touch from Ben. Not great play from them where Mies misses and then they double commit for this one, but that's a really good touch from them to beat both of them. And I've got the freest net of my life. None of us quite commit for that one. We're all like rotating for boost. I probably should have gone up for it. I see Ben on the sidewall, but it's a little bit too far forward for him to be able to get to. He goes for a good demo on the goalie, but they got the clearance. And this was, I mean, I don't know like what to say about this. So I hear Duck calling for it because he's in a really good position here to just boom it. I go up for it. He's already jumped for it. And somehow like I heard him call it, so I was like trying to kind of miss the ball where like he'd still be able to get to it. I wasn't trying to hit it at all. I do hit it, but I hit it right down into Duck's path, rather. Very lucky play there. I went up for it before Duck called it, and I should have just continued going with it instead of like awkwardly like flailing out of the way. It luckily paid out for us. It paid off for us. Duck will move this one out but get tackled on the wall there. We'll take their boost and go for a good goalie play there. But they both dodged it. He's playing anchor here pretty well, where any chance they get, he'll use the furthest one back and can move up for it. This was, I guess, just bad communication. Ben didn't know that all of them were out, and that was just an open net, so he thought he had to touch it around a goalie, but he didn't. Just kind of unlucky. It's the right play if there was a goalie back, because instead of letting them get a free clear, it just touches it to the side. And that play will lead to this, where Duck doesn't quite get the touch he wanted, and I'm at an awkward position here where I can't challenge it like before it hits the wall, or even after it hits the wall really. So I have to go out and try to beat them to it, but I just don't flip it quite the right angle. So ZWA gets to it first. It's just bad positioning for me in net. I should have, I didn't expect the play, but I still could have done something different there, where I'm more like inside the net instead of facing backwards at the ball at the near post. Ben will try to touch that one center, but neither Duck or I are able to go up for it. Duck gets a good touch to the side there. I know Ben's going up for that, so I just stayed to the ground because he called it. I'll try to move up for this one, but I realize they'll beat me to it, so I just head back. And then I'm a little bit slow to be able to get to that one and don't get a good touch on it. I'm just trying to not go down these. That's all I'm trying to do there because I'm low on boost. And none of my teammates were able to move up for it. This, I was trying to hit Duck, and I hit this one harder off the wall than I thought I would. And Duck said he had it, so I was trying to hit it like after he hit it, see if he could hit it into me and get that kind of like a pinch goal, but he just wasn't able to get to it. Unlucky. I'm on the wall here and just try to keep it up, keep up the pressure, but I missed the second touch on the wall, which is an easy clear from them. This was, so Duck challenges this one and gets faked. It's a little unlucky. And then Ben Duck is the last one in net, and Death gets this like awkward just this kind of flick always upsets me because it's not intentional at all. He just gets like this touch. Ben wasn't quite expecting it, so he still gets a save on it, but he isn't quite able to put it where he wants. It's good that I'll show it one more time. It's good that he got it around Death, because Death almost dunked him here if he tried to hit it more to the side. But it's just a little bit of an unlucky play little unlucky there. I guess Ben could have moved up a little bit sooner, but it's hard to say. He was the only one back, and it's a rough position. He gets a good flick there to try to hit it center. Goes for the goalie bump, but can't get anyone. I think this is the next one. So they get the clear. So I go up on the wall for this one here. And it's a very awkward play where Mies is on the wall and gets a touch to this one. I'm not expecting him to hit it, but my momentum just carries it through and just kind of luckily puts that one on target. I probably would have scored it anyway had he not touched it, but it's a little unlucky from him not to be able to get it around me. Duck just knocks that one to the side, but it's too far. You know, he was trying to find like Ben there, but a little bit too far. But we're still able to clear it out. I'll move up on this one. Just try to hit it like off the backboard, but Duck gets a touch to it to the side. Duck will try to turn that one on target, but Mies is able to clear it out. I called Ben off that one, so I'll just move up for it. Ben should be up for that one. He doesn't quite hit it, but Duck was there to be able to follow it up, so it wasn't really an issue. Duck will go up for this one, but I called him off it, so because I realized I had a better hit. So, and good recognition from him to just, you know, stop his play and trust me. So I'm on the back wall there. Ooh, pretty risky to hit that one center. It doesn't. Luckily, it doesn't result in anything. I could add a better clear there. Good boost lead from Duck because he was pretty much full, and Ben needed that one. A little bit risky of a touchdown there for Ben. We don't really need to be centering it now. And Duck going up for that one with Ben already on the wall was a little bit risky too. But Ben will pinch that one out, and Duck will get the bump that will end that game. So that's the end of round 2.